Episode 7, episode 7, episode 7. Lucky 7. This is Chef Vic Vegas with the Talk and Chew podcast. I'm so happy to be here today. We have made it to episode Lucky 7. We're double down in today. I have my best friend and co-host Donnie Fobbs with me. Donnie, how are you, my friend?
I am good, man. I'm glad to be doing number 7. You believe that?
Love and support from everyone.
Yes.
I'm starting to believe it with all the love we're receiving from this podcast. Yeah.
Big time.
Just got started and people are doing the big embrace for us.
Yes.
What's going on today?
Man, the week has been a little rough. Usually I'm optimistic, but this week was rough. The workout was rough. Yeah, you go through those moments.
But did you find any good happy hours with Loca Loca?
Oh, Loca premium tequila. Yes, always.
Okay, see, I noticed since, Loca Loca has become a sponsor of ours, you've paid more attention to it, told your friends to go, and then every now and then when I catch you and you say you can't get back to me on the conversations for the Talk and Chew food review, you're enjoying some Loca Loca with your friends.
On ice, baby. On ice.
Loca Loca, drink responsibly, friends.
Yes.
Real Vegas Magazine. Yes, it's a pleasure to write for those guys. Real Eats by Chef Vic. And Candace, we love Real Vegas Magazine.
Amazing read.
I'm starting to see it everywhere. It's a pleasure to be part of it. Everyone, when you're out there, Real Vegas Magazine, it lets you know what's going on with the local professionals and, now tapping into the food and beverage industry. Real Vegas Magazine, realvegasmagazine.com.
Pick it up immediately.
Looking mighty fine around here.
Yes.
We appreciate the love that the professional podcast network, Sunrise Media Network, has given us the opportunity in Studio C to be their resident to do the Talk and Chew podcast. Everybody, I don't know if you know this, but Sunrise Media Network is the place to be to film podcast. I feel everyone has the podcast within them.
Yes.
And we do little sample tours where you can come and give it a shot and see if you would like to have a podcast. What do you feel about Sunrise Media Network?
Oh, top-notch work, top-notch people behind the scenes. And I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere else at this point. I'm blessed to be involved with these guys. It's amazing.
Oscar producing, Linda Guest Relations, and Marvin, the king and owner of thy studio. We're sending love to you guys because you have given us nothing but just that.
Thank you.
Sunrise Media Network. Check them out. Okay, we have some wonderful guests. I'm going to give it to you. You are very happy today. We have doubled down.
Yes.
We have 2.
Especially after the week I've had, with that down week, we have Coach Rose Peterson.
That's right.
And she's got a lot to say, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good info to give you guys. Trust me. And of course, now I'm not as well versed as my brother here in the food world. I'm now learning. Chicken tenders is my go-to, people. You know that. But please introduce, because you have history.
Maria. We have Maria from Stephanos in the house. And we're going to let Maria tell you a little bit more about what she does. But Stephanos, since 1998, has been a staple go-to, almost like an embassy, for those who need that great Greek Mediterranean, whether it is your cheat meal or you're behaving yourself like we do.
Yes.
You can go there every day and order your favorite dish, depending on whatever it is you're looking to do. So we have Maria from Stephanos here. Maria, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Tell us more about yourself. Because people are going to want to know who's been
your story.
This.
So my uncle started it in 1998 across UNLV, little shop. And over time, my brother and I got in and got involved and expanded to almost 4 locations now. We are a big restaurant, yes, but we still treat it like mom and pop. We still make the food like we eat it at home.
Okay.
And, we try to source out the best ingredients. Most recently, we switched over to completely being seed oil free. So all we use is avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil.
Great to know.
We deep fry in avocado oil. We marinate in avocado oil. If it needs garnishing or a salad, it's olive oil.
Okay.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah, so we make sure what we eat at home is exactly what you're gonna get at the restaurant.
And Maria, that's not a trend. That's like a way of life. Like,
It's got to be a way of life.
you know,
Yeah.
especially with the seed oils, like it's not one of those fads that are coming in. It's the new way on how things are going to be. So what made you like immediately want to jump on that?
2 years ago, my niece was born. And,
Congratulations.
you know, before that, we were always at home cautious. We did that at home. But then as soon as my niece was born, my brother was even more attentive to what he's feeding her. And he's like, wait a minute, like she can't eat our restaurant's food because there's canola oil or there's this and there's that. And that's when we're like, okay, if we're also like I bring my own olive oil to make my own salad dressing, you know, especially when I was working with Rose and counting my macros and stuff like that. And that was honestly the ultimate thing. Like we need to make sure a 2-year-old, a 40-year-old, whatever is eating healthy and clean.
Universally. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
People love
amazing.
you already. People love them already. And nobody, I don't think, even knows they're doing that, but who knows? So that's amazing. So we can
we're
say
pushing
that
it.
Stephanos has stepped up to the plate to modify in the most correct way
Yes.
using safe ingredients
Exactly.
that will
Exactly.
prevent people from catching illness in the future. And, you know, instead of just going, here you go, you want to really make everybody feel like it is at home.
Exactly. No sugar added in anything. You know, yeah.
Amazing.
See the food from here.
I smell it.
I
Smell it
see
too.
the food from here.
My stomach was grumbling the moment that scent hit my nose.
Looks
That-
like
is
a
that
truck
your
pulled
cue to
out.
bring the heat over?
We have Linda from Guest Relations, ladies and gentlemen, handing things off to.
I brought you guys a variety of stuff. So
Please,
here
as they're
we've
handing
got
it to you, let us
the
know.
steak kebab salad with our traditional vinaigrette, again, olive oil. We've got some of the cheap meal stuff, fun stuff, the loaded fries.
But you know what? This
So-
is my favorite dish, the loaded fries, because not only does it have all the, like, there's the hummus, there's raw onion, you got tomato, there's kale salad.
There's the
so
kale
it kind
salad,
of
yeah.
cancels out the fries.
So
Our
then,
organic kale tabbouleh.
question, Rose. So then
Yes.
if we eat this, we're going to look like you, yes?
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
Yeah, there's always room for carbs.
Donnie?
Yes, there's always
yeah,
room
yes,
for carbs.
We got some of our rice bowls. This is a really popular item. Everybody loves these. I brought the beef and lamb gyro rice bowl and the chicken kebab rice bowl. Wow. Everything is made fresh in-house. We have a commissary kitchen that we prepare everything at, and that way, whichever store you eat at, you're getting the same exact thing. Same marination,
I agree.
everything's the same, yeah. And then made to order, you know, you come in, you order, we put it on the grill and cook it there. Nothing's sitting in warmers, nothing's being microwaved and reheated for you. It is fresh made. Salmon, one of our newest additions. It's killing it.
You
Everybody
added salmon.
We added salmon, finally.
It must have been recent, yeah.
Yes, almost a year and a half. Give or
Okay.
take.
I have
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm stuck. See, my problem is I'm stuck on your filet
The steak
and your
kebab's
chicken.
so good.
It's
So
it's
good.
it's
I
hard to
it,
get
yeah,
past.
I get it, and I'm now stuck on the salmon for sure. That's all I eat when I get to eat at the restaurant for lunch or dinner when I'm in there. But yeah, and then our hummus we make every day ourselves at our commissary. So overnight we cook the garbanzo beans in a fancy oven. In the morning, my guys go in, start 5 o'clock in the morning, and prep everything.
Wow.
I brought a lot of different sauces. We've got tzatziki that's made again. I'm gonna keep repeating in-house.
Your
Everything is
tzatziki's
made
unreal.
in-house.
Is this the tzatziki over here?
That's the tzatziki.
It's unreal.
Exactly. And then some pita
Again,
bread.
I'm learning. I'm learning. I this isn't my world. I don't know much. I'm learning from everybody here because they know.
And then the garlic sauce. You can't forget the garlic sauce.
Garlic
this
sauce.
is, I mean, like, am I allowed to say crack?
Yes. yes.
Hey, the 80s was crazy. No, the 80s was crazy.
It's a food-friendly word now. You know what I mean? It's a decadent term. You know?
You got to add it to everything. So traditionally, you know, the garlic sauce was meant for chicken, but I eat it with everything. With the
Okay.
rice, with the hummus, on the pita bread. Yeah, you got to try the garlic sauce.
Now, we love when our guest eats with us.
Right?
You know, so can we all
Definitely, yeah,
eat together as a family here? That I finally have one of the greatest places ever.
You've been bragging about it.
I've been, and you finally get to have it. But look at this, though. I didn't just take you in because now you're going to be going there. They're conveniently building one by your home.
Right?
But
Yeah.
Yes.
look who's here, giving it to you and showing you the experience.
This is crazy.
25-year anniversary, and look at the marketing, and look at how they're all buttoned up now.
Yeah.
It wasn't always this way in the beginning.
It used to be called Daily Chicken and Bakery. Like my
Really?
uncle's creativity. He sold
I
chicken
like that. I
and he
like
sold
that.
baked goods. So
When I go in there, I see Uncle sitting in there
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
watching his, legacy, just like a champion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm like,
exactly.
goals. I look at him and I go, goals.
Yeah.
That's who I want to be.
Yep.
You
yeah.
know?
He's definitely, it's his legacy now.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. 25 years, well deserved.
Thank you, thank you.
Just you guys rock.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
You were very busy during the pandemic.
We were, that, I hate to say it, but the pandemic was really good for us. But our big thing was pre-pandemic, we had already started the takeout thing. We were big on that. We had our own app. Till now, you can use the app, collect points, get yourself rewards, notifications when specials happen that are only app exclusive.
Right.
And order ahead, come in, pick it up, get out. You don't have to wait. We
You guys are
deliver, we
fabulous.
cater, all of it.
You got a lot of people through that interesting time, I was one of them. Like you guys around the corner up the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you a couple times because you guys just did it right.
Thank you.
Always
Thank you.
taking care of people. No
Thank
matter
you.
what.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Proven.
Definitely.
And I'm a big stickler for ingredients. And one of the things Maria shared with me was that the chicken is antibiotic free, which you don't find that in a lot of restaurants. They don't take that extra step.
Oh, let's talk about that.
So-
Like I mentioned, we try to source out the cleanest ingredient we can get. And if
Right.
it means I have to work with 7 different vendors, I'm going to do that. So that's one of my things I do with my brother, my partner. We constantly contact new vendors, new products, new, give me something better.
Yeah.
Like this is good right now, but I need better.
Right.
Yeah. Try the salmon.
I would
I definitely want to get in that salmon, brother.
See, now that's something you wouldn't eat a few years ago. That's
Now-
we always talk about what he wouldn't eat, but there are things he wouldn't eat that he does eat now. So you got to give Donnie love.
A little bit of credit. I'm learning again. It helps when your best friend is a chef.
Is a foodie and a chef,
and
yeah.
a foodie at the same time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I can't wait for you guys to try the loaded fries
Yes.
because you have to try like a little bit of everything. There's like the sauces too. So it's like get a fry with the kale salad and a piece of steak all in one mouthful.
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
First time I'm having the salmon,
Yeah.
and the boss is the one showing it to us.
Yes.
See, this is definitely now a contender
Making a mess.
for when I come in there. I might have to figure out some type of salmon steak combo.
Right? Yeah, we could do a combo plate. Like I brought out here, we got the chicken and steak combo plate. So yeah, definitely.
What's the preparation of the salmon? It's amazing.
Yeah.
So growing up at home, anytime my mom or grandma did fish, very simple: salt, cumin, and red pepper.
Unreal.
That's it. And we deep fry it, right? And
Yeah.
my brother and I, we tried for months different recipes, different variations for our salmon. And then we kind of just stopped and we're like, wait, why are we doing this? Like, tried and tested. Let's go back to the original. And that's all it is: salt, cumin, red pepper.
You got to give your brother some
Grilled.
love.
Yeah.
He's been so
He
engaged.
is,
Please
does.
give him a
Nick,
shout out.
Nick, I wish you could have been here with us, but
Nick,
yeah,
next
definitely.
time, please.
you.
Nick, thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
For everything you do, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, Nick is really the one that actually, like, what do you call it? Like quality control.
Yeah.
He definitely eats Stephanos morning, noon, and night, and every bite he takes, it's almost like it's his first time ever. So half the
love
time
that.
I'm looking at him like, how are you doing this right now? But yeah, he is definitely the reason why the food is always up to par, because he's double checking it, triple checking it.
Wow. So amazing. How you doing over there, Coach Rose?
Coach.
So my favorite. Well, this chicken is really, really good. And I like that it's not dried out. It's perfectly cooked. This kale salad with the mint in it, it's so good.
Fries.
This is great. Wow, I never. Ooh, there's a friend. Ooh, the fry.
Yes.
Say, oh,
you
you
gotta
got-
get
you
the
got-
fry in there. Yeah.
I can't lie here. I've never had kale and French fries. What's going on right now? Wait a second.
Bring him best of both worlds.
Exactly.
As I'm chewing, it's like, can't we all get along? Like two things that like go against each other. Fries on the bad side, kale on the good side. Kale's a superfood.
Right, yeah.
Fries are allegedly now they will hurt you in some places.
You know,
I
that's
mean-
why we did the avocado oil.
Yeah. it is fried in
taste-
avocado oil.
It
Yeah.
tastes better, right? Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Try these fries hiding under all this one.
I got the fries here.
Oh, you have your
He's
own.
been, he's been having them.
I've been going at it already.
But two things, like, like people are afraid of the French fries theoretically, and then the kale is what they're running to.
Right.
And you put them both together and made it work.
It's a win-win.
With that little lemony hint
Yeah,
you can taste in there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
You see now why I use their catering for meal prep? Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do? You get a large pan, you break it up?
That's exactly it. So, Maria shared me this secret to do my meal prep from her catering menu, and I'm like, that is genius. So, I would get an order of 10 skewers of the chicken, 10 skewers of the steak, get an order of salad,
Right.
and that would be meal prep for me and my 3 kids for the week. So I wouldn't have to cook, and it was healthy and ready to go. And if we got bored of it for any reason, we could throw that chicken into something else. Make an Alfredo for the kids or something like
You're
that.
meal prepping for the kids too?
Yeah. of
Way to
course.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's back. It's back. Like, we lost the connectivity between the generations in eating the meals and participating in
Right.
the food and cooking together. So that melts me when I hear stuff like that, because
Family.
that's resetting the good habits of the world that need to come back.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I agree. One of the things I did with my kids, once I was a stay-at-home mom for 8 years.
Okay.
Then when I went back to work outside of the home, that's when I became a personal trainer. But I had to prepare my kids, so I put them all in cooking class.
Oh wow.
And so the community center, the city of Las Vegas, I don't know if they still do it, but they had cooking classes for kids. So we started there, but then they wanted to branch out, so we used what's that? Sur La Table.
Sur La Table, yeah.
So I would put them in camp at Sur La Table so that they could cook on their own when I wasn't there. And then that gave them a love of trying new things, because if they're going to prepare it, they're more likely to eat it. Right. So if they're cooking new vegetables or new ingredients they've never tried before, they're more likely to eat it and try new things if they prepared it.
What's your children's favorite healthy dish?
Favorite healthy dish? Well, they do love salmon. Yeah. But actually,
Smart kids.
one of their favorites is they make these Korean like beef bowls. I don't know what to call it. Like if it's called a bibimbap
Like
bowl.
the bibimbap.
Yes. So they love fresh veggies. So we get this Gary steak from Sam's Club.
Gary steak.
Gary steak, it's thinly sliced frozen sirloin. And you can cook it from frozen. So sirloin is very, very lean. And so they put it right into the skillet. That's their favorite. Cook that up with a little garlic, salt and pepper. And then she makes a sauce with brown sugar and soy, puts that over rice, and then puts fresh vegetables in it. And that's their favorite. That Gary steak is a hack, like for real. Like you can make Philly cheesesteaks with it, anything. It's already cut and thin and lots of protein.
I love that. Maria,
knew about
I'm the
that, yeah.
president of Nevada Chef for Kids, and we're all about
I
the
love that.
nutrition and well-being of the nutrition for the children's future. So when I hear stuff like that happening outside of what we're doing, that gives me a lot of hope out there that things are going back to normal in many ways.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I love that. Donnie, how you doing over there? Let's check in with Donnie and see what's going on.
I haven't had a lot to say, people. The food is good. It's just very, very good. And yeah, usually I have a lot to say. Not right now.
You were smacking
You know,
food.
I was smacking before everybody.
And they're coming by your house. You're going to take mom here. She love us.
Yes. Oh, Mom, you're going to love it.
Marsha,
Man.
what's standing out to you? I see you're tasting a lot of stuff. I see
yeah.
you avoiding the kale over there.
I'm going to go into kale, people.
You didn't go near
Don't
the
worry
kale.
about it.
Let me
Yes.
move it a little
Yeah,
closer to you, Don.
As you can see, yeah. Yes, it's
no, let's get it there. Right there.
I know a lot of people are scared to eat kale.
Yes.
But if properly prepped,
Right.
it is one of the best vegetables to eat.
Come on, let's do it
And a little trick to it is
All right,
massaging
all right,
it.
all
I'm
right.
sure Chef
Let's do
Vic
it
knows.
together. Dip the massaging the kale. Yep.
Yeah, you got to massage it a little bit. All
Yeah,
right.
I've
there
trained
you
my
go.
staff. I was like,
No, no,
you
no, no,
spent
no
5
French
minutes.
No. Okay.
You see him
All right.
You see him pouring
I was
French
trying to
fries
get
all
the
over the
French
kale
fry in there.
to hide the kale.
No.
No, second one.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm your vegetable brother.
Yeah.
To make sure that the veggies get into your system.
Yeah.
Yeah. he's
Cheers.
like, yeah.
Oh my God, hilarious. while they taste, tell us what's in the kale salad.
Kale salad, yeah. So we use organic kale, tomato, onions, bulgur, which is like a crushed grain, a crushed wheat, and lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice, olive oil, salt, dry mint, and red pepper flakes. Aleppo pepper
Fresh
flakes.
grain again?
Bulgur. It's called bulgur. Yeah. So it's just crushed wheat.
Okay.
Yep. And then the lemon juice and the tomato, naturally just plumps it up and cooks it.
Right. Wow.
Unbelievable. The rice.
The rice is off the chain.
Donnie,
The
I can
rice
tell
is
it.
delicious.
Off the chain.
Doesn't
Cooked
everything
with
taste like super
Chicken
fresh?
broth and real
Oh,
butter.
yes.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm still able, even though I'm tasting stuff like the fries, I'm still able to be good today. I made the choice. I knew, since a place that I can go to on a cheat day or a, health conscious day to the
Yeah.
fullest was coming in. So I'm like, okay, what do I try to not eat? What do I try to eat? I'm having a rough time right now because everything is so good. I'm like about to eat a French fry again.
Oh yeah.
How about some more kale, man?
Donnie, what's your
All right.
take on hummus? Have you
We
tried
have-
the hummus yet?
I
Are you a
have
hummus
not.
fan?
You're bigger than I am, and we had the same size, so the doses were off.
Yeah.
You
So,
need to have another bite.
I need to have a,
You can either dunk your fry in the hummus or try some of the pita.
With the
and-
pita and the
Yeah,
hummus.
he puts me on the spot. Yes. Yes.
For health reasons,
For health.
to the most beneficial
Yes.
cause,
More kale.
your
I love it.
lifestyle,
More kale.
nutrients, chlorophyll. Say chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
Chloroform.
Chloroform.
You treat chlorophyll like chloroform. Right? Is it what's the structure? Is that
Yeah.
That's how you treat it. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can have the fry. You can have the fry.
thank you, brother.
You know you love it.
Yeah, so,
So delicious. Thank you for bringing such
Of course.
delicious,
Thanks for having me on again.
beyond
So
delicious food. We're gonna take a few more bites here of this wonderful food. We cannot stop eating
no,
on the Talk and Chew podcast.
we have people to share with.
We have people to share with that get to try the delicious food. We always thank our guests for bringing enough for the studio. I say you don't have to do that, but Marvin's right over there, so you have to do that. Marvin, how you doing, buddy?
Sure, I had enough for everybody.
Yeah.
And then some.
Marvin's over there with the hands. He's waiting.
Well, it's great because they get to see and taste, and you got to understand if you have a new customer as well, they'll tell everybody about you too, even though everybody pretty much already knows about you guys.
Thank you.
They'll find someone who hasn't been there yet and get them to go.
Appreciate it.
Delicious stuff.
Love to have you guys.
Okay, we're gonna tighten up a little bit,
Yeah.
and touch on a few things here. The first part of this is really, our goal is to let people out there know a little bit more about the amazement they see on the surface, and when they come in and eat, we want them to know just a little bit more. And when I found out Stephanos was coming in today, you guys do care so much about what you do. It shows, and everybody probably knows that, but I want them to really know that. We appreciate that too, Maria.
Very much so.
Appreciate it.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
You got Donnie as a customer. He'll come in.
Thank you for coming to Summerlin.
We are coming to our grand opening. We're going to have you guys
Yes.
come out for the grand opening.
When is that?
Mid-October, we're hoping for. Yeah, our
perfect.
goal is mid-October, yeah.
Perfect.
Work out the kinks for the
Yeah,
holidays.
exactly.
Donnie, what was your favorite?
Oh God.
Kale.
The kale all the way. That's how we was right here. The kale.
He's a convert.
So good.
That's
Stephanos, order online. StephanosLV.com.
Yep.
StephanosLV.com. Order online.
Download
You're on the food
app.
platforms too.
Get your app. Yeah, with the app, collect your points, your rewards. Your
Stephanos
benefits.
app.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my people.
Oh yeah.
My people have made it. And you have to, let's touch on the app and the importance of that now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's something that can't be avoided or neglected.
No, definitely. Yeah, we got a great rewards program on it. We do specials that are app exclusive, so you'll get a little text notification. Come on by, order this, you get this for free. Yeah, just collect your rewards, get your points, get some free food afterwards. Why not? Order, pickup, delivery. Walk in, your food's ready. You don't have to wait for it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a little surprise when you get that notification, like, hey, since you're already gonna come in here,
Right.
you can get a free.
It's a his little extra.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. we have some baklava too for if you got like a
Dessert.
dessert. Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that. Oh, hey, whoa, whoa, we'll have to get that
know.
over there.
Spicing it up a little bit. Yes.
I brought some of those to my gym.
Oh, nice,
They were
yeah.
inhaled in minutes. Yeah.
One more time. Wow.
Thank you.
Phenomenal. Absolutely.
It's like a dream. Like I woke up in a Stephanos and I had everything on the menu in front of me.
That's exactly what
And I was eating, and then Donnie, you had kale.
I had kale.
And it was a crazy dream. It was so weird. You had kale. It was like just like we dreamt this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
All right. Food is life, you know, and you know our food trend, our hard work has become such a positive thing that has bring so many people together out there, where it's become a hobby. You know, it's fun. You've been in the business for a long time. You know, it used to be four walls and a fluorescent light that nobody really got to see unless you went out and checked on people. So it's such a blessing for our industry to be able to take care of everyone, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Health, well-being, you know, from head to toe, mentally and physically, is another big part of this show. And we discuss our transformations simply because we want people to look at us and go, okay, if those two silly guys can do it, we can definitely do it. And we hope we impact someone from the work that we put in to get to where we are.
Right.
But we have Coach Rose Peterson in the house, who has put lives on track.
Yep.
I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to let Rose touch more on what she does, because she has a lot to discuss today. She wanted to come on here and, you know, bring awareness to what she's doing, because it's very inspirational and has a lot to do with the outcomes that people like us have been able to experience.
Yep.
I'd like to reintroduce, for the second part of this show, Coach Rose Peterson,
Coach Rose.
Life Transformer.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Well,
Yes.
I think people should know that I was not fit my entire life. So I wasn't that kid that played sports. I had my own little chubby phase growing up. And it wasn't until after having 3 kids that I found myself trying to get active. So at that time, you know, I was in my 20s during the Tybo era and P90X, all that. So when I was trying to lose the baby weight, I thought, we have to run our way thin and starve our way thin. And that just wasn't working. And I was getting really, really frustrated with trying to fall in love with running. No like hate on running, but it just wasn't working for me. And then just trying to eat as little as possible.
Right.
And raising 3 kids, I mean, that was just really hard. And then nursing and all that too. So it wasn't until I hired my own coach, because I just thought that, you know, this is really frustrating. I was going to a boot camp twice a day because they told me that I joined a challenge. I'll say that. So I joined a challenge, and they wanted you to come as many times as you could. And then they gave you this list of 20 things you were allowed to eat. And when I first joined this
We've
challenge,
all done that.
yes, exactly, right. You probably know what I'm talking about too. And I just remember sitting in my car thinking, I feel sick. I feel nauseous. This isn't right. I've been here 3 weeks. I don't think I'm supposed to be having 10 grams of carbs a day. Like, this just doesn't feel right to me.
Right.
And I remember calling my friend in my car, and I was shaking and telling her that I'd been sitting in my car for 30 minutes and I still felt like I couldn't drive. And I just thought, there has to be a better way. Like, this can't be the way that I get my body back. And so I finally hired a nutrition coach. And that's when I hired a nutrition coach that unlocked everything for me, because I understood food and metabolism and nutrition from another coach.
Right.
Through that coaching process, they educated me on how important it is to strength train, and how building muscle is also like building your metabolism and building your metabolic bank, right? So Then I hired another coach because I was like, tried the gym thing for a while by myself. And then I started lifting heavy enough that I scared myself, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm deadlifting over 100 pounds. Like maybe somebody should, yeah,
You can see it online straight away.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe somebody should watch what I'm doing, right? So I want to go back a little bit and talk about the nutrition part because I really felt like that unlocked everything for me. And so when I learned that it wasn't about eating very little, it was about eating the right combinations of foods.
Okay.
So it's about eating enough protein, enough carbs, enough fats. Like you could have all of that in certain proportions and still get in the best shape of your life. And no one ever described that to me or explained that to me. I just thought I'm supposed to eat very little. And I'm also, if I can't stick to this food list, then I suck, right? My
Right.
willpower sucks.
Right.
I just can't stick to a diet. But when I learned about macros and how each one has its importance, that's when that unlocked everything for me. And so I follow a thing called flexible dieting. Have you guys ever heard of it? It's like macro counting,
Right.
flexible dieting. So like the stuff we have with Maria, I can fit the fries in because that's going to go towards my carb budget.
Okay.
And, the steak that we had, that would go towards my protein budget. And so when I looked at it this way, it was a game changer. So then when I started strength training and I felt like I was in the best shape of my life from learning how to strength train, and it felt really empowering.
Yeah.
And I just thought like, why don't more people know about this? So this was 10 years ago. And I thought, why don't more people know about this? Why aren't more women lifting weights or know about macro counting? And that's when I decided I wanted to share this knowledge with
I
other
was going to say,
people.
not to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but we need to know, when did that spark go off where Rose knew it was time to be Coach Rose and start helping people?
I was getting ready to ask.
Yeah.
I know for myself, it took a rock bottom before I realized something needed to change. Did you ever have that rock? Did you hit that rock bottom
Oh
where
my
it's
God,
like,
what a deep question. So right when I started this health journey, I had also moved back to Vegas from living in Northern Illinois for 8 years. And I was raising my kids there. And after 8 winters, I was like, we're going back to Vegas. So when I came back, I was like starting all over. I didn't know anybody. And I was trying to make new friends. And I found myself not feeling comfortable in my body where I wouldn't make eye contact with other parents on the playground. I would like pick up my kids, go home, and I just felt very lonely. And it's because I didn't feel confident or good in my body that I wasn't connecting with people. So it was really out of that loneliness of like wanting to make new friends, but wanting to feel confident about it. That's what made me take control of my health and take control of like, I want to get healthy for me, but I also want to feel good about myself and my body. So that was kind of like the kickoff for it. And I did find that like the more that I was lifting weights, the more that I saw myself transform, the more confident I became and I made more friends. And that's kind of how I started coaching, is because I would show them other moms what I was learning. So we would be at the baseball field waiting on our kids' practices, and I teach them how to do lunges, or we were
shop.
doing
Nice.
squats.
You're holding class on the side?
That's exactly what we were doing.
that's what I'm talking about.
Proper utilization of time.
Exactly. So we were doing planks, we were doing squats and lunges, we were doing push-ups like on the bars, and
That's
and
dope.
it was through that I was like, I actually like sharing this with other people, and I like that the people that I'm sharing this with are enjoying it. We're training to become strong and confident. We weren't working out to become smaller versions of ourselves.
Right.
Were you
Yeah.
Coach Peterson yet at that point?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it took about 2 years of learning about weightlifting and having my own coach to finally say that I wanted to learn this stuff myself. And so first started with the nutrition part because I felt like, this is going to sound bad, but I felt like I would see people go to the gym, but they never looked like they worked out. So I said, I think the nutrition part is what's more important to me because that's the game changer of looking like you work out.
Right.
So I got that certification first, and then shortly after I got my personal training certificate. And so my first clients were my friends and their husbands. So their husbands would come to train with me.
Good practice.
Yeah, exactly. It was good practice. And then after about a year and a half of that, I decided, okay, I need more experience outside of my comfort zone.
Right.
And so I got a job at a Globo gym, a big gym. And that was very good experience for me because I worked with elderly people, injured people, athletes, celebrities, kids. You know, there's people that hire coaches for their kids.
Right.
And so I got so much experience from working with a wide variety of people. And then that gym also trained me in a lot of other modalities. And so that really, really, really grew me. And then COVID happened.
Right.
Of course.
For
So
everyone.
had to like pivot, which I know a lot of people hate that word that came born out of COVID. And so I started remote coaching.
Oh, wow.
But then I also continued to coach privately, which I still do. I still I coach out of a private studio in person, but then I grew a really big remote coaching business because everyone was home. People wanted to do something with their health. And with their free time of not being able to go to work, I was able to really help a lot more people by going online.
And you worked at the big gyms before?
I did, yeah.
So like we were talking about, we didn't know that the old Gold's Gym is EOS now.
Yes.
Like we didn't know that. And you know, the fact that somebody like you that has went out there and worked in the big gyms to come back to take the intimacy of more focused on one individual to transform their life. You're well-rounded in everything, you know?
Right.
What I want to ask you is there any situation or anybody that stands out where you impacted their life, where they're glad they met you and you're glad you met them, and maybe if you guys didn't meet, there could have been a whole different outcome?
You know what? I'm actually so glad that you asked me that because I think coaches, a lot of us work in weight loss transformations, but I think the most impactful client I had worked with remotely was someone who needed to gain weight. So she was around 95 pounds when she contacted me, in her 60s, and she had a chronic illness. And she said, my doctors tell me that I'm not going to be able to beat this thing if I don't gain weight and if I don't get stronger. And I said, okay, I'm going to help you do that. And I think that was the most rewarding. She went from 95 pounds to 130. It took about 2 years to get there because her chronic illness made it really hard for her to eat. So we had to baby step getting more calories in, talk about getting more protein in, and then teaching somebody remotely how to work out, because this was during COVID. So how to work out at her home gym. And from her, seeing her not be able to do a squat on a chair to doing squats with weights and being able to push herself off of things and do her first push-ups, that was really, really rewarding to me.
That is amazing. I mean, I know for myself, like I said, you know, you go through those moments where you realize something needs to change. And having someone like you who's known the struggle and can attest to it, it makes a big difference. Because I know in the beginning for me, watching YouTube videos, and you seeing this guy that looks like Matthew McConaughey trying to tell you that you need to only eat about this much if you want to look like that. All right. And I couldn't relate. It wasn't working, so you get frustrated and go, the hell with it, I'll give up.
Yeah.
But what you're doing, it makes a difference because you know, and that draws people to you, that experience. It's amazing to hear your story.
Thank you. And Maria was a client of mine too. We got connected through mutual friends, and I asked her the other day, we got together and I said, what do you think was the most impactful part of our coaching? Because she did strength training with me, she did nutrition coaching with me, but I'm like, what do you think made the difference? I'll let you
Tell
say.
us this, Maria, because Maria,
Having accountability. That's the thing for me with coaching service,
Tough.
accountability. So I don't know if you guys are accountability buddies to each other, but I can't lie to my coach. I can't, she'll know.
Eat the kale.
So, so yeah, knowing that I had Rose to call to ask questions, or I had to check in with Rose and let her know what's happening or what I've done this week,
Yeah.
it put me in check.
It didn't put you on the spot.
Yeah.
So then how did you two meet? Because everyone's going to want to know, how did Rose and Maria meet each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were introduced. I actually one of my one of my clients. We'll say the PG story.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Late night talking chew.
No. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Chew and talk.
Chew and talk.
So one of my clients that I was working with was having a very good experience, and he referred Maria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we met when we were dating. He's low.
I wasn't gonna bring that up. I was trying to
Maria.
in conversation while we were getting to know each other.
I was trying to protect her.
We
her
had,
business,
it's
but-
okay. We had the same,
Yes.
we related on the fact that like we had both grown up always struggling with eating healthy or staying in shape or doing the right things. And initially when I made the contact with Rose, it was more for nutrition, because to me, I always thought weightlifting, you bulk up and that's all you need weightlifting for. You want to look like you're going to do a competition or you're all cut up, go do weightlifting. Other than that, it was run on the treadmill or the boot camp, style workouts and stuff like that. And in talking to Rose and then switching over, doing the weightlifting part of it was amazing. Like I don't think I've stepped on a treadmill in like 2 years now, 3 years. I just prefer going in and getting weights.
It's amazing.
Wait a second then. So without us even realizing, she has brought someone in who has been assisted from the
yes.
Rose
Yes.
transformation
Yes.
and the program. We didn't even plan this, everyone. So
It works.
it works.
I have a
does
funny
work.
story though. So,
Go.
for my clients, if they've been with me for at least a year, I gift them a photo shoot. So I do a once a year photo shoot for all of my clients, just so they have a day to feel glam and like just giving back to say like, you dedicated yourself to this program. I want to give back to you and see what I want you to see what I see, like how fabulous you are.
Right.
I didn't know that they dated.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Hello.
And so we get to the studio and he's dressed up in his suit. Maria's dressed up in her fabulous outfit,
Conveniently.
Yes.
but they were broken up.
Oh,
And I didn't even know that they dated. I just thought they knew each other. I thought I just got a referral from
when you
him.
throw the bottle in the ocean, it
And the-
comes back to you.
The photographer comes out to me and she says, there's something really awkward going on in the room. She's like, I don't know what it is, but it's really awkward up there.
The daggers.
Yeah. So then I get up there and then I realized, I don't know how I put two and two together, but I realized, oh, they weren't just friends. They used to date. So I don't know. Did you feel awkward?
No, it was a shock. I was not expecting him there. That's all it was. I went in there, yes,
Plot
with my
twist.
dress, hair, makeup, and then walked in and I was like, oh, really? Like,
Yeah. It was like that
nothing
Spider-Man
against
meme.
him. Great
Everybody's
guy. I'm
pointing.
not talking, but it was a complete shock.
That is great.
Yeah, I didn't know that you guys like, or else I would have given you a heads up had I known there was history, but I
That's
did not.
phenomenal. that is a phenomenal story. I'm glad we asked.
Right. That's crazy.
We had, it was fun. It was a fun day though. I love that photo shoot. It definitely put me out of my comfort zone that day also.
Oh my God.
Because that photographer was like, I need you on that couch. I need you to show some legs. And I was just like, what's going on?
Do what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's part of the online program that I have is called Fit and Confident Academy. And so it's a 12-week program. What's really important about that, kind of like we talked about the accountability, is so many people think they have to do this on their own.
Right.
And if they had support, they would be so much more successful, especially like for you guys that are very busy. And it's like, who's going to ask Vic, hey, did you have your protein this week? Did you meal prep this week? Like, who's thinking for you or thinking ahead? Are you traveling this weekend? Do you have any big business meetings we need
friends
to
you aren't.
prepare for? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I failed.
You
But
can be better.
I think that like
You should be a better friend.
in the top 5 reasons why people fail to keep their weight off, number 1 is lack of planning.
Yep.
And number 2 is lack of support. So in the program, we did build out, or I built out, like the most important habits to lay the foundation to create a structure for your life. And we do these one at a time because we've seen what happens when we try to change our whole life overnight. You crash and burn, right? Maybe we could do something for 30 days. And then after the 30 days is up, you're like, thank God. Like, thank God I'm done with this 30-day reset.
It was a punishment. It was a sentence.
Exactly. But if you change something one little bit at a time, you're more likely to keep those habits long term.
Yeah.
So that was one of the main things I think that Maria got out of that, is being able to create a lifestyle for herself one step at a time. Yeah.
Maria, so
Learned
you
about
lived
meal
it.
prepping.
You
Yeah.
lived it. You
Yeah.
you actually lived the Rose
Yes.
transformation and experience.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We didn't even
Yeah.
plan on that. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
We thought you two were just cool friends that like, you
hung
know,
out a few times.
us.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Well, I must say, it's been an absolute honor and a pleasure, because I don't get to thank people all the time for the wonderful experience they provide for someone who has to provide an experience.
Right.
So on my time off, I need someone to take care of me, and that's exactly what Stephanos does for me. You do. You always have. You have everyone, you guys. Everyone that walks in there, you have them.
Thank you. Thank
twice.
you. I love
Yes.
that. We appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Coach Rose, taking care of business, watching you. I love your social media. You're
Thank
you're
you.
throwing weights over your head like it's
Go
nothing.
go to her IG.
Tony, I think she could press you.
I'm pretty sure she don't
You know
play.
what? Like, it's crazy because I would have never thought when I walked into the gym 10 years ago that I would be doing Olympic weightlifting. Like, I never. So I started Olympic weightlifting 2 years after even picking up a barbell. So now that's become my passion, is learning Olympic weightlifting, because to me, it's like the musical instrument of strength training. So it's like this craft that I want to get better and better at.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Did I see you doing power cleans the other day?
Yes, clean and jerk.
The clean it.
Yeah.
45 plus on each.
Yeah.
Wham.
Like down in the squat, did up. I mean, it's
We
amazing.
have friends in our crew, some of the gentlemen that can't even mess with that.
No.
And we have the real Wonder Woman in the house, Coach Rose.
Yes. Yes.
Well, if you guys want to see something fun, next month at the Olympia, I'll be competing there as well. Not in the bodybuilding scene, but they're hosting an Olympic weightlifting meet.
I'd be bragging if I worked a concession. Serving the water. Give her mineral water. You're part of that too.
For fun. So I did not know the Olympia is not just bodybuilding, but they're doing all kinds of things like strongman and all.
It's been good to us.
Yeah, so that's going to be a really
love
cool
your
event.
Olympia.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
So now they're doing an Olympic weightlifting meet for the first time, and me and my teammates were signed up.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you want to give a mention to or some love to, in addition to the wonderful crew at Stephanos and the family, and just anybody you want to just say hey to before we wrap things up?
Like besides, like food wise, personal wise,
Anything.
Yes.
At this point, we're good.
Okay. Well, I guess I just want to say thank you to my kids and my husband for supporting me so much with my Olympic weightlifting. It takes a lot of time. And, I'm training in the gym 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, because I'm competing in this sport. Yeah. So I just want to thank them for holding down the fort and cooking and getting meals ready. I mean, my 16-year-old makes me dinner.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
Good job.
I just want to thank them
Keep
for
it
all
up.
their support so that I can compete in this sport.
Okay.
Yes.
And Maria, anybody?
Yes, Maria.
Yeah, I mean, the community has been great. Vegas has been amazing to us, and always my uncle for bringing his passion, coming out to Vegas one time and realizing, wait, we don't have this in Vegas. Like, we were one of the first ones. There was no Mediterranean food, nothing like that. And then from a very young age, I was that little 13-year-old that would wake up Saturday morning and put on Food Network. Emeril Lagasse was the coolest thing I ever.
Agreed.
Damn.
So for understanding and getting me involved at 16, I was the first cashier, and it made me realize this is truly my passion and this is what I want to do. So I thank him for that. My family and stuff for the support. My brother is my partner. My cousins is a partner now with us, and the love that we all put in it. My parents, it's truly I can't do it without them.
Stefano, see what you did and see how many people you did it
Yes,
for.
yes.
Thank you for taking the steps you took to create this whole legacy that takes care of people internally that work
Yep.
for Stephanos and all the customers in the
Yes.
community that loves it.
Yeah.
Well done, Stephanos. Top of the chain. Much love.
Thank you.
Wow. Stephanos, you got me to eat kale. I ate the kale.
Exactly.
He'll be ordering the kale at the grand opening.
Yes.
There you go.
All the kale.
Did you have a good day today, my friend?
This was amazing. I had fun. And I learned a lot too.
And you got to now have a staple coming to Summerlin.
Yes.
When's the new location opening before we head out?
October.
Mid-October,
yeah.
Stephanos.
I'm excited.
Summerlin.
Summerlin.
Yeah.
Go check them out immediately.
Waiting
Eat the
for you
kale.
guys.
And we know you would take the drive to wherever Stephanos is, but they said, hey, we'll come to you.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, everyone. Much love. Great episode. What a true pleasure to have episode Lucky 7 double down. It sure was. Our great friends, Maria and Coach Rose.
Thank you.
Changing lives and keeping people happy. This is Chef Vic Vegas and my co-host and big brother, Donnie Fobbs.
All right, everyone. Hey, it's been fun. And until next time.